So Mega Starmie gets its own pack art, legs and all. Welcome to the channel. My name's Logan with Driftless Cards and Games. I'm glad to have you in today for a shorter video. Basically, if you haven't heard, probably have by now, Perfect Order is the new Pokemon set, mainline set in the Mega Evolution block. Mainline meaning that it will have a booster box. This is going to be based on the Japanese set Nihil Zero. If you're not aware of the relationship, usually the English sets, international sets, are based largely on Japanese sets first. So we will get to see, if you're the spoilers type of person, a lot of the specific art and card text descriptions will come out in Japanese first in Nihil Zero, and then that will receive some massaging, some card additions, some card removals, etc., as those get molded into the English international set releases. But key dates for Perfect Order, if you weren't already aware, the official release date is going to be March 27th. But don't necessarily expect every single product associated with this set to come out on that date. Just like Ascended Heroes before, this is likely going to have waves, product coming out over time. If you're unfamiliar with the waved release or the Ascended Heroes announcements from before this, you can take a look at my latest video linked up above, some of the Ascended Heroes release news. But basically, just wanted to bring some of this information to market. The pre-release events, if you're a pre-release player, are going to start on March 14th. That's 2 weeks before the set releases. There's going to be, typically there's 2 weeks of those before the official release date. And as I mentioned in the intro there, Mega Starmie is going to be featured on one of the 4 pack arts, along with Mega Zygarde EX, the Mega Clefable EX, Mega Skarmory are all going to be included in the set. But interestingly, besides the Zygarde, the Starmie, the Clefable, the 4th pack art is not Skarmory, is Meowth. Not Mega Meowth or anything, just Meowth. So that's an interesting choice, in my opinion. But overall, I don't think it's going to be a flop of a set necessarily. I think there is going to be some interest from people in the community. Another potentially interesting thing to note is the size of the set. There's only, the official set is only 120 cards plus secret rares and such that go beyond the numbering 120. So this is actually going to be the smallest set that's come out in quite a long time. Ironic, with Ascended Heroes being so large. So one thing to keep in mind, as I mentioned in my Ascended Heroes video, just myself and everybody else in the community warning about FOMO and not overspending. Product will continue to come out, but it's going to be very interesting with Perfect Order, because with a set size so small, relatively speaking, it's going to be even easier to pull duplicates. So in my opinion, from years in the market, years in the hobby, I would expect very strongly to see a lot of packs get ripped, a lot of people quickly rather coming across duplicates, triplicates, and listing those online. So if you're the type of person who's okay buying singles, or the inverse, if you're expecting to sell singles, be mindful of the timing there. If you're looking to buy, prices will come down. If you're looking to sell, try to list early, and catch the people who must have it soon. If everybody has their own collection budget, everybody has their own ability to spend and what makes sense to spend. If you're okay paying a little bit more and you want to be some of the first people to have certain cards or certain products, it will be there, but the price will come down. So obviously for those looking to sell or resell in the space, with that drop in price, just be wary of that. There's going to be a lot of copies of cards out on the market, so very good for people who want to scoop them up, especially to see the price drop. Typically, best advice would say don't try to master set complete something right out of the gate. Wait for those prices to come down and then go pick up singles when they've dropped. Give it a good while, several months. In this case, maybe a shorter timeline, before it's going to be a diminishing graph where you're going to see less, tail in time with that drop off. It's going to be dramatic at first, and then it's going to taper out as, more becomes available as we move on to different hype in the next set after this. So just a quick update video for everybody on the Perfect Order set. I thank you all very much for watching. I hope I catch you in the next video. Please like and subscribe if you haven't to my channel, and I will see you around.